Hi dear crafty friends, and welcome to 12 Cards of Christmas 2017 series, and today we're creating card number 5. So first you need to cut an 8.5 by 8.5 square of double-sided cardstock and then fold it in half. Always use a bone folder to really burnish your folds, and then open it and fold in half the other way. So you basically have a crisscross shape. Then you open it and you fold it diagonally, corner to corner. Doesn't matter which corner to which corner as long as it's a diagonal fold. Nice and crisp. Okay. Now is the part when we create the card. You have to decide which side you want to be the outside and which side you want to be the inside. Then you simply take the square with the diagonal fold and fold it in like this. Then you do the same thing with the other square, and you basically already have your card ready. This is the base of our card. Burnish all the folds really well. This is how it opens. Isn't that cool? And if you change your mind, you can switch the directions of the paper and make the inside out and vice versa if you're not happy. Next you need to cut 6 4x4 squares. That will be for embellishing our card and adding those squares first on the front of the card. And on the front of the card and on the back I also want to add a ribbon, because as you can see it doesn't close really very tightly because of the folds inside. So I'm going to add a ribbon to help it close more neatly and tightly. So apply the glue on the first 4x4 square and then a little tiny glue to attach your ribbon, and then you cover the edge of the ribbon with your pattern paper square. And then you repeat this and do exactly the same thing on the back side of the card, because we want two ribbons, one in the back and one in the front, so we'll be able to tie a nice butterfly knot and close the card. So first attach the ribbon, and then on top of that attach your square. If you're wondering, I'm using graphic 45 papers to embellish and create this card. Now for the inside of the card, I'm attaching 2 squares in the right bottom corner and the left bottom corner, and then I also want to cover or to add little blessings and a place to write something, so I'm adding these ephemera cards. It's not a good idea to add bulky embellishments on the inside of the card, because then it will be even harder to close it. So just a piece of paper or a sticker or a die cut or something like that. Not very high with 3D foam tape, for example. Don't use that. Now the next 2 squares I cut in a 2 triangle shape from corner to corner to add to my triangle shape. And the 2 flowers, I'm only applying glue to one part of the flower and attaching it to one triangle, so this way it will be easier. Don't put them too close together. It will be easier to close the card. So you only attach the flower on one side of the fold. So you apply a little bit of glue to only one side of the flower, and the other stays in the air, so when you close it you see that the flower does not stick and closes perfectly. So now, once that's dry, we can close the card, add a little more embellishments to the front. Again, if you want to mail it to someone, it's not a good idea to add bulky embellishments with 3D foam tape, but if you just want to give it to someone, then you can go wild with adding dimension to the embellishments that you're adding. So I've cut some images from the papers, some flowers and a bird and some leaves, and I'm attaching them with a 3D foam tape. Always adds a nice touch when you embellish with dimension, if it's possible, of course, like I said. Just adding that on top there. And the other piece, this side. And now I can open and close just to show you. Isn't that cool? Then you close the ribbon in a nice butterfly knot, and your card is ready. I really hope you like this tutorial. Make sure to tune in for other cards in the 12 cards of Christmas series. Visit my website, anatKessler.com, and check out the VIP room for more inspiration, projects, giveaways, video tutorials, and surprises. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.